So this is Virginia Diewald, and I'm working on my Global Leader Assessment for my MBA at Northern Illinois University. The class is Management 647. I chose two role models to use for individuals with international experience. The first is Abraham Sabau. He is the managing director at Ecolog International, and he is known for his high-level strategic thinking, his exceptional cross-cultural expertise, his excellent communication skills, and his leadership of a multinational company. Abraham noted that as a global leader, he must adapt three important principles. One is sensitivity to cultural diversity. Another is self-awareness, and the last is humility. He also believes in today's environment, one must be agile, flexible, and open-minded to succeed as a successful global leader. The second global leader I used was Diane Donovan. She's a director for technology at Allstate Insurance Company. Diane is responsible for managing many contractor and human resources that are located in the United States, India, Northern Ireland, and the Philippines. Diane and I discussed her thoughts for how to be a successful global leader. She noted that the foundation for success is understanding and working with cultural differences, strategic planning, good communication of expectations, and understanding and planning for possible barriers such as time and language barriers. Based on my two global leader examples and other research, I've identified 5 main skills or experiences needed to be a successful global leader, in addition to already having good leadership skills. My overall global leader readiness score is a 4 out of 10. My score is based off of individual assessment of each of the characteristics. In the following segment, I will provide detailed support for my skill level and then also my action plan for increasing my skill and experience. The first two I will discuss together. Its ability to work with diverse cultures and strategic thinking that includes global perspective. I rated myself a 5 out of 10 for both. Every day I have the opportunity to either manage or work with a diverse group of individuals at Allstate, as we have offices in various locations throughout the world. I use these skills to plan and successfully implement team reorganization to include Northern Ireland staff and reduction of United States staff. I started with research of the culture, including a meeting with Diane Donovan to get her perspective. I also worked to hire staff to determine responsibilities, where the most benefit and would occur, and provide training. I had to take into consideration cultural differences, for example, overtime. The Ireland culture does not believe in working a day that is beyond the 8-hour day. They will work it if they need to, but they expect to get time off for time worked. I had to keep this in mind when planning for peak periods and staffing. My plan to get more experience is that once I complete my MBA, I'll apply for positions with opportunities for exposures to other cultures. Flexibility, I rated myself a 7 out of 10. I think to be a successful manager, one has to be flexible overall, not just as a global leader. Circumstances, priorities, resources are always changing. You still have to be agile to navigate through the changes and still accomplish your goals. You also have to be flexible in seeing things from others' perspective or taking differences into consideration. This is important no matter who you're working with. I think flexibility is a mindset. It is a way you manage your day and staff every day. To improve, you need to be aware of your own blocks to flexibility and make a concentrated effort to prevent them. 4, working overseas, I have 0 experience. My plan is to obtain additional experience by taking a job at Allstate Ireland, or applying at another company. Excellent communicator. I rated myself a 4 out of 10, and that's because I realize I choose to not speak. I speak as little as possible. I choose the least amount of words as possible. Sometimes that can lead to confusion. I'll work on this by practice, a concentrated effort in my job, my life, and also my MBA courses. Sienna. In addition to my action plan, already noted, I plan to increase my presence on LinkedIn. I'm going to work with Susan Kaplan on my global branding and also updating my resume. Last, I will find a global leader to be a mentor and work with them to improve my skills. On a side note, I just wanted to say thank you for everything that you did during the trip. the food, the beverages, to the interesting conversation and essential lessons. You provided me with a memorable experience, and for that I'll be forever grateful. Take care of yourself. Shintani.